Talking about, touching grass and going on like adventures and everything like that.
Yeah.
I think I get slice of life anime now. Like it's just.
Could you repeat that?
I think I get it now because every time
welcome to the club.
Hey,
welcome to the club. There you go. Finally, a fellow slice of life enjoyer right here, boys.
Because me.
It's just like it's like I can't believe you've done this.
It's so goddamn boring, dude. So boring.
Because like
I want to watch someone fucking make shit. 'Cause I don't want to watch a YouTube tutorial anime. Like what the fuck?
I mean, a lot of people do like that. But
explain why you like it.
I'll explain. I'll explain because for the longest time, I didn't really understand the appeal of like watching a lot of slice of life anime, like especially like Yashike and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then me and Sydney, like I've talked about this before. We have this yearly trip to Yamanashi where we explore. It's like this really, really quiet area. We explore the area and something, and most of the time we just do nothing. We just like kind of just chill and just take in the atmosphere.
There's also not much to do in there's nothing to do.
Not much.
There's not much to do.
Other than see Mount Fuji.
You can drink wine. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you
drink
can do.
wine and watch Mount Fuji. That's it.
Yeah, you can drink wine and just take in the atmosphere. And I'm just like, that is me. That is me.
I'm not complaining because that's what I like.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I'm a fan of both those things.
Yeah. And I'm just like, damn, it's fun doing nothing. It feels really, really good just having this nice experience of just like kind of just doing nothing and just taking the environment in, right?
Grant's got to that age.
And I'm like, damn, I felt this somewhere before. Why have I felt this before? Oh, this is the exact same feeling I get when I watch every fucking slice of life anime.
Like, why is it fun to watch people doing nothing?
Yeah. And I'm like, holy shit.
No, there's a difference
I think
between
I get
doing
it
nothing
now.
and watching people do nothing.
No. It's this idea. I think the appeal of slice of life comes from there, where it's like, I think a lot of the reason why slice of life, especially in Japan, is so popular is because the main demographic of people who watch slice of life are people who have 9-to-5s, super busy schedules.
Yeah.
Always working, always have something on their mind, and their one escape is to just have this mutual feeling of, I'm doing nothing, but it's relaxing.
Yeah.
Right? And maybe they themselves don't want to be in a position where, maybe they don't have the money or the time to actually go out to the Inaka and
I wonder because that
nothing.
in my head when I still watch anime, it's like my brain is being engaged.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm still
What,
doing
even watching
something.
Slice of Life though?
Yeah, even watching Slice
Really?
of Life. Yeah, I'm watching it and I'm like, this is still doing more than nothing.
Oh no, in my head when I was Slice of Life, I'm like brain turn off mode. And I'm just like watching moving images.
Turn my
I'm just
brain
like,
off. I think
nice.
that's the problem. So I don't. To me, I'm watching it. I'm like, this is requiring effort to watch.
Yeah.
And I'm just bored.
Yeah, because it gives me just gives me that like same relaxing, freeing feeling. I'm trying to like verbalize kind of the, kind of the experience you get when you go to a place like this in the middle of nowhere, Japan. Because I'm sure there are other places like it's not
half of Japan is like that.
I believe 40 out of the 47 prefectures are like that.
Yes, nearly all of the prefectures are like that.
No, I'm not trying to say that, doing nothing and taking the environment, that's a Japanese thing. Only Japanese people have figured out how to do that, but
They've certainly perfected it though. That's for sure.
They have certainly perfected it. It's definitely what I'm saying.
They're like, we have optimized doing nothing. No, I get it. It's like,
I just think like,
I think the word you're looking
What do you
for
like
is
about
like,
Slice of Life?
what I like about it's like that feeling of like, because I think in a lot of ways, like for me, what I like about Slice of Life is that a lot of Slice of Life is based around a lot of like the Inaka and like in the mountains of Japan or like in places where there's like not a whole lot happening, and so
the countryside.
like the countryside, like and all these characters have to find a way to do certain things. And for me, it's kind of special because I spent a lot of my childhood like that in Japan. Like when my grandma lived in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in Miyagi, we had to make our own fun. Like we were just surrounded by rice fields. We were like, all right, the fuck are we doing today? Right. So I think I relate heavily to that feeling. And it's like kind of looking at my childhood through like rose tinted glasses in a sense. Yeah. But like even as an adult, I sometimes watch Slice of Life. Like I recently, caught up on like Eurocamp, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is this still fun to watch for me? Even though technically nothing is happening, it's because again, it's like that feeling of like being content with the fact that nothing's happening, but that's what's so nice about it.
I think because I've realized I don't know what it is about Japan, right? But Japan has just perfected vibes. I like it. Just no matter where you go, whether it's like the city or the countryside.
Spoken like a true Instagrammer, right?
It's just
Literally that TikTok meme of like,
just-
speaking of Japan.
it's just fucking vibes, right? I don't know why. I don't know why.
I wonder if that's because you never had the time or disposable income in the UK to go in on these trips.
Maybe? I don't know.
Because there are some places in Europe and the UK that I think are pretty fucking chill too.
Oh no, yeah.
No, I agree.
I'm not saying this is a Japan only thing, right? I'm just saying that
Japan's perfected it.
Japan, it's so easy. It's so easy to find in Japan.
Yeah.
because
until,
it's like
until you
it's
have to get your phone replaced.
Until you have to get your phone
You're
replaced.
like you're reminded that the vibes are fucking awful.
You know, it's like I had a shit time of SoftBank, so you know what I'm gonna do to
Yeah.
wind down? Watch some Slice of Life.
I think how you're describing how you view slice of life, that's how I watch documentaries.
right.
I turn my brain off.
Yeah.
And I just listen.
Really?
And I wonder if that's how people watch Trash Taste. Their
Maybe.
brains just
Yeah,
turn
maybe.
off
We
and
might
they
be
can-
a Slice of Life show to some people.
Yeah,
I'm
because
sure.
I just watch documentaries. I leave them on the background. Sometimes I don't really need to focus, and it kind of makes me zone out and kind of chill out.
Yeah.
in a weird way. Don't know why, but how you describe it as a slice of life, that's how it sounds to me. But slice of life for
Yeah.
me just stresses me out that nothing's happening. And it stresses me out that they're not doing anything, or
Right.
that it's not moving.
Yeah.
I think, like, for example, like that's why I really enjoyed Non Non Biori, because like that is like what my childhood was like in a lot
Right.
of ways, right? Like when I was visiting Japan, that's just what it was. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
you go out with your friends, you'd find your own
know
fun.
what I mean? Like,
nothing fucking happens at the end of the day, but it was still good.
It makes you feel this kind of like yearning and nostalgia, even if you've never grew up in Japan.
Yeah,
you know, that's
absolutely.
and that's kind of like what I feel, even though I have no fucking roots in Japan. But watching these shows and especially going to places like this, I'm like, why do I feel nostalgic, even though I have
Yeah.
no attachment to this place? You know?
Yeah.
And it's super. It's
weird.
super weird.
It's super weird.
But like I said, like I said, like Japan is a country of vibes, and I think there's a reason why it's become one of the most Instagrammable countries on earth.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not like trying to like hype Japan up to be like, oh, you know, like
It is
normal
cute.
thing,
No, it's cute.
Japanese thing, right? You know, like.
But it's funny because in a lot of ways it's true.
It's
for a
like,
lot of people.
It's in a lot of ways, it is true. I
Yeah.
don't know why this country is so fucking aesthetic. Whether it be like,
I remember randomly. I think it was like when we went to the fucking Junkadelic the last time,
Yeah.
right, with all three of us.
Yeah.
And it's this Mexican place in Nakameguro that we've talked about in past Trash House episode. Like last time we went, we had this fucking amazing, Mexican meal. And then as we were walking back from Junkadelic to Nakameguro station, I remember Kant just randomly just stopped and went, "Why is Japan so fucking aesthetic?"
Yeah.
It's just like out loud. And I'm like, "You good?"
yeah, it's just like that country where no matter what angle you take, you just like snap a picture, instantly Instagrammable, and
Yeah.
doesn't matter
That's why
whether,
there's so
whether
many
you're in
fucking
like the
photographers
city.
in this country.
Yeah, you go to like a place like Golden Guy, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck, this looks cool. This looks
No,
so
it does.
fucking
like,
cool.
a lot of the stuff does look cool. I
Yeah.
admit.
And I'm like, that looks totally different from like just going out to the countryside. And it's a different kind of vibe, but it's still vibes.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
It's still vibes.
No,
Basically,
100%.
Japan is like lo-fi the country.
I
That's why Slice of Life was,
I
that's like,
watched-
The lo-fi hip-hop playlist of the world.
I watched ages ago Silver Spoon.
Oh, yeah.
I hated it.
Really?
I hated it so
I
much.
love
I
Silver
thought
Spoon.
something was going to happen,
I love Silver Spoon.
and nothing happened. And I was like, "What the fuck is the?
I love it because
What is the point of this?
I love it because nothing happens.
That's just shit storytelling. Can something happen?
But that's the point. They're not. It's
Like, it's like how you make a story with no story.
yeah.
That's like what they perfected. And it's like, who wanted this?
Well, that's like going onto a lo-fi playlist and being like, oh, the musicianship is shit.
No, I like that.
It's there's no musicianship in this whatsoever. It's like because they're not trying to.
I admire people who enjoy slice of life. I feel like there's just a mental barrier that is stopping me from enjoying this whole genre. And I don't understand.
Yeah.
And I just felt like annoyed when I think I watched like 4 episodes of Silver Spoon and I was like, why'd you waste my time? Like I thought something was gonna happen.
Right.
This is before I knew it was a genre.
yes.
So I watched it and I was like waiting for some plot.
yeah.
nothing
it's
ever
funny
happened.
you say that because I think Silver Spoon is one of the best slice of lives out there in terms of the genre, in terms of what the genre has to offer.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to be in a. You definitely have to be in a certain mood to watch slice
What
of life.
mood? No story, please. I want no story.
Yeah.
The mood to just zone out and just revel in like just a nice comfy
Yeah.
feeling.
I mean, if you ask me why I zone out documentaries, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain
See, because
it.
I'm the opposite. With documentaries, I'm forced to listen, and it's like an active thing because I want to understand what's
I
happening.
feel like I've watched so many documentaries now where just the formulas feel so familiar that I'm like, okay, I can kind of figure out everything that's going on
Right.
very quickly.
I feel for a lot of people, slice of life, I guess, is like the comfort food of anime, right? Where it's it's like I don't want to think about it. I know I like this thing, even though it doesn't, offer me anything new in terms of an experience, right? It's just like it's just something to have because I like it, and that's fine.
I think what's really nice about slice of life is just it's a nice escape from just the daily grind of life. It's you get away from that daily grind because what you
Does
do.
normal anime not do that?
Huh?
Does normal anime not give you the escape of a
No,
daily
because
life?
it puts you into, I feel, a world that is maybe not the same in terms of like the quality, but just in terms of like just the amount of shit that's going on. It's like that's another thing you have to like follow and maintain and understand, right?
Yeah.
Where like you'd watch any shonen and be like, okay, there's a world and there are these characters involved in this world that have to do certain things, and there's this evil thing and blah blah blah, right? There's so
That's
many things
engaging,
to.
though. That's engaging.
Right. And it's like, I'm not saying that's bad or anything, like, but I need to be in a mood. Sometimes I'm in a mood where I'm like, yes, I want something that has a convoluted story with convoluted characters, convoluted relationships. But sometimes I don't want to think about that shit. Sometimes I just want to turn my brain off and watch cute girls doing cute things that don't mean anything.
Do you ever go on trips and just do nothing?
Well, every trip I do is nothing.
Right. So
I
why do
just
you
eat and drink.
so why do you enjoy that?
Just turn your brain off. You finally get to.
There you go. There's the answer.
But like, I don't get that from watching.
Some
a show.
people go on
Yeah.
trips. Some people watch slice of life.
I wish I could
Yeah.
do that from a TV show.
But I think that's why a lot of
it's a different kind though. Like turning my
Yes.
brain off watching a documentary is not the same as going on a trip and
Yeah,
fully
Yeah.
just relaxing and not thinking about anything.
But I guess that's why, there might be a reason why slice of life is so popular in Japan. It's because some people, who work the salaryman life, who work the 9 to 5, 6 days a week, can't afford to go on these trips.
Also,
Yeah,
sometimes it's just about like it's about the small things. It is about like okay.
I agree with the can't afford thing. I
have to say it like that.
I don't know. It is okay. Like the smallest interaction can bring you like okay. So actually, I just remembered like something that happened to me on this trip, and it was just such a nice.
By the way, my argument is not don't watch Slice of Life, go outside. That's not my argument.
No.
No, we get that.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me that you don't like slice of life. I mean, for the longest time, I didn't like slice of life either.
For me, I don't know. Maybe it's the older I'm getting, and the more my likes and what I want is revolved more about actually going outside. And
Yes.
doing stuff.
No,
outside.
I totally get that as well.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some scientific reason that when I, because I used to be like online 24/7, and I'd never want to do anything else.
Yeah.
But now I don't know if it's
Well,
'cause- I don't know if it's of our job or what that we're online all the time.
Well, that's a big reason why I don't watch as much anime as I used to, because like for me now, it's like yes, there's a part of it where it's like yeah, sometimes I have enjoyment from watching anime, and there's sometimes where I do want to watch anime. Like I wanted to finish Eurocamp, and I did, and it was great. But now I have other interests where a lot of it involves me going outside and doing real life stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that me falling out of anime, or is that just me growing up as a person and my interests change?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, going back to slice of life, I still don't like every slice of life. Like,
yeah.
I still will never, ever, ever be able to get into K-On!, for example. But
Nah,
like,
that shit. No, I can't do that.
Don't you dare fucking slander K-On! in front of me.
I can't.
But,
K-On!
like,
is so boring.
I feel
so boring.
I feel like there's only a handful of slice of life that I actually enjoy, and I've noticed a pattern that every slice of life I enjoy are like replications of stuff that I've experienced before.
Yes.
Like I've never been a cute anime girl drinking tea and like trying to form. I mean, I've had apart from the forming a band bit, that's the only thing I can relate to. So whenever it's anything but that, I'm like, don't get it.
No, but
I don't get it.
But that's why I enjoyed K-On! Because I have those memories of forming a band and hanging out with bandmates. Granted, none of us were cute anime girls and none of us drank tea. We did other things instead of that. But that feeling of like, just doing cool musical shit together with a group of friends, and the troubles and, you know, small turmoils that at the end of the day don't really fucking matter because you're just a bunch of kids. All right, like that's the part of K-On! That I connected with, and that's why I enjoyed it.
Fucking, I saw K-On! And it like pissed me off. I'm like, you're trying to start a band. You're eating tea and drinking like you're eating cake, drinking tea every fucking day. No wonder your music career is shit. But do some fucking work. Do some fucking band practice, man. Jesus Christ, come on.
See, I can't get mad at that because that's exactly how my high school bands went. I think we practiced maybe 15% of the time.
Like
the rest of the time we're just fucking around.
My band practice, like it's
probably why our band never popped up.
in my band experience, this is my fucking band experience. We had nowhere to like practice our instruments, right? Because we lived in the city and you can't make noise. So we had to hire out a studio in order to
Oh, so time mattered for
yeah,
you.
so time fucking mattered.
Yeah.
We had 2 hours to practice. We were fucking writing shit. We were fucking practicing. We were like booking our next gig and working towards that. So I was just like, there is no time to fuck around, guys.
For me it was, oh, it's the weekend. Let's go to the drummer's house because the drum set's already there. Put up a big fucking mattress on the doors and the walls so that it's like soundproof. Practice for maybe, I don't know, an hour, and then just my friend being like, you want to go play the new Mario Kart? Yeah, let's go do that. that was our band practice. So I'm like, you know what, Hawk on the tea time? I relate. I'm not drinking tea, but I'm playing some fucking Mario
K-On!
Kart.
is probably the most alien thing to me in existence.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It's like I don't get liking, being obsessed with cute anime girls. I don't really get it. I don't like music and I don't like slice of life.
Yeah.
It's like the trifecta of all the things I don't like about anime. And so
That's true.
Like when people are like, dude, you gotta watch K-On!, I'm like, it looks awful for me. Like this looks like the worst thing I could watch.
It probably is for you, yeah.
Like this looks torturous.
Yeah.
100%.